dogfish.
I was bouncing a big jig down on the bottom. We're all fishing the same type of jig. Let's see what we got here. Down deep. So it's probably a rockfish. If we're real lucky, it might be a halibut or lingcod, but it's not shaking its head or anything. So we'll see what it is. Just a beautiful day here in Canada. It looks like we're in Southern California. Just crystal clear day, beautiful day. Fishing's been, the bottom fish has been really good so far this morning. You can see the gear I'm using. It's the same stuff I use in Southern California, same exact tackle. And you come up here, fish out of Canadian Princess, you don't need to bring any tackle with you. They have everything available. Oh, there he is. Oh, halibut, halibut, halibut. Halibut. Halibut, halibut, halibut. All right, put it in free school. Snap. I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it.
We believed you.
This is the halibut I just caught using a jig. You can see the tackle we're using today. Just using light gear, not that heavy. You got a 20-pound test line on here. Most people are fishing with 25. And just using a small jig. And where exactly are we, Warren?
We're on the northern edge of the big bank, La Perouse Bank. We're about 20 miles out now.
About 200 feet of water.
205 feet of water exactly. And the lures we're using right now.
And this is one of those spots you were talking about earlier where people can catch both halibut, rockfish, and salmon.
Yeah, it's a wide variety of fish around here.
Right in the same spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice fish. All right, well, we're going to take a little break from the action, visit the tackle box, and show you up close the tackle we're using for today's type of fishing. Nice fish. This week, the tackle box is brought to you by Cabela's, America's foremost outfitter. This week in Tackle Box, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing up in Canada today. Now, we're fishing out of the Canadian Princess, and it's a little bit different for us. We're all fishing on one big boat, so we're fishing a little bit lighter gear, and it's a lot of fun. We're all together having a great time catching fish. We're using the same kind of equipment that you would use down here in Southern California. Now, for the salmon and the smaller halibut, the small rockfish, this outfit works great. This is a Dan Hernandez inshore rod. And got a 20-pound test line on it. 25-pound test line works great. Using a Penn International 965. This would be the smallest outfit I would probably use up here. Now for those bigger lings and the big halibut, you can find halibut up in Canada and those waters going up toward Alaska, well over 100 pounds. And this would work great for that. This is a Torque 300 made by Penn. And this reel is awesome for fishing right off the bottom. It's got plenty of drag, plenty of power to lift a big fish off the bottom. And then you want to match it up with the Dan Hernandez rod. This rod's rated to fish 40-pound test line. So that's what I would have on this reel. Be perfect outfit to use fishing out here aboard the Canadian Princess. Now as far as terminal gear, it's pretty basic fishing. You're fishing artificials a lot. So you can go with the Magic Metal, the larger size jig, 8 and 10 ounce. For the big lingcod and the halibut, and the bucktail. 6-ounce bucktail, B52 bucktail works great for the big halibut and the lingcod. I wouldn't be afraid on the bucktail to strip on a little piece of rockfish, and that would work good too. This is all you really need fishing up in Canada for the big halibut and the big lingcod. Now as far as the salmon, you're going to be going with a smaller jig, something like this, 1.75 ounces, 1.5 ounce Magic Metal jig. You just have to remember when you're fishing for salmon, you can't use a treble hook. You got to use a single hook. So I'd cut off this hook, put a single hook on there, and that's all you need. Well, this is the basic gear that you need up here in Canada. There's great fishing up here on the Canadian Princess. So let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.